Good morning. Welcome back to Tiki Rick Adventures. Good to see you guys again. So today is the very last day of the holiday season at Disneyland. Hear that music? Last time we're going to hear Christmas music until next holiday season. Like I said, it'll be here sooner than I know it. You know, it always flies by. It's crazy. I'm going to get a couple more holiday foods. I have 3 tabs to use up on the Festival of the Holiday booths. So I'm going to get some of my favorites. And I want to try the pork belly adobo with the rice. It comes with the garlic rice. So I'd like to give that a try. I've heard that's some people's favorite thing of the festival. And then I'll probably get the pumpkin cheesecake because I never tried that, the pumpkin layered cheesecake. And I'm going to do lunch at Red Rose Tavern because I very rarely go for lunch at Red Rose Tavern. I almost always just do breakfast over there. So I figured let's go get lunch there and let's just have a fun Disneyland day and enjoy the last day of the holiday season. There's no security lines this morning, and the lines to get into the ticket gates are non-existent too. Maybe it won't be that crowded today. That's pretty cool. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good. Oh, I love that you have the bracelet.
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't fit my wrist. My friend gave me that, so I made it a necklace for him.
That's so cool. I just got one for Christmas, and I was like, oh, now I'm like.
I think it's the Bobble Bar ones,
yes,
right? Yeah.
I was doing another order. I was like, I'm not shipping.
Right? Have a great day.
You too.
All right, so I got a spot at Red Rose Tavern, and it is not busy today. There are plenty of tables open. It's really cold in the shade. It's actually very chilly today. Surprisingly, it's only 58 out right now, which is pretty cold for us in Southern California. You know, we're kind of wimps down here when it comes to the cold. But I got a spot, and I got one of the best things that I think, this might be one of the best things I've had at Disneyland. I have not had this ever before. It's called the Size of a Barge Potato Bites. So these are their tavern potato bites. It has a nacho cheese sauce, chopped up hamburger, caramelized onions, a special sauce, which is just like a secret sauce, you know, like a hamburger sauce, Thousand Island basically. And it's got chives on top too, and rye croutons, which is kind of bizarre. I guess the rye croutons give it a little bit of a crunch, but it smells like an In-N-Out burger, so I know I'm gonna love that. I love caramelized onions. It looks really, really good. It's really filling too. For 12 bucks, it's hefty. It's very heavy. So I didn't know what I'd want on it, so I got a little packet of mustard because I thought that might be good. One of my favorite things about Red Rose Tavern is how they have all their sauces on tap, so you can just get as much sauce as you want. They have barbecue, ranch, and honey mustard on tap, which is awesome. And then, of course, ketchup, and they have mayonnaise. They have syrup behind the counter. They have pretty much everything you need condiment-wise here. I got some ketchup and some mustard because I think those will go good with the hamburger element of it. But I also got some barbecue sauce and ranch. That's also good with hamburgers, and that's also good with their tavern bites. So let me just try it as it is. I want to try to get a bite with cheese, Thousand Island, hamburger. Try to get a little bit of everything in one bite. There's a, look at that, it's dripping. This is going to be so good. This is super guilty pleasure good. This is amazing. Let me give it another bite with more of the Thousand Island this time. That special sauce, the Thousand Island sauce, is really, really good. I love that. The special sauce is nice and sweet, and it's delicious. It's really, really delicious. It's just like a good Thousand Island sauce. The cheese is awesome on there. The hamburger is really good too. This piece has a little bit of rye, the rye crouton on it. Let me give that a go. This is so good. This is super heavy, so you might not want to eat this if you want a lighter lunch. It's only 11 o'clock right now. This is definitely not on the lighter side. This is definitely very heavy. This is so good. I'd give it 9.5 out of 10. This is perfect. This is one of the best things I've eaten at Disneyland. I love this. Like, this is really, really good. Now, I'm going to try it with just each of the sauce real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. But I wanted to let's try it with some barbecue sauce. Awesome. Just awesome with the barbecue sauce. All right, this bite with ranch and cheese. Man, I do not know what is my favorite sauce on that. The ranch is really good too. Try a little ketchup on that one. Last but not least, a little bit of mustard. Just try that. I think that'll go really good with the cheese sauce and the hamburger itself. All right, got some mustard on that one. I really like dipping sauces and I love condiments in general. This is really fun because every bite is different. Like every single bite is something different depending on what sauce you put on it. You don't even need sauce. You can eat this just as is, and the special sauce on it is great. This is really, really, really good. I'd highly recommend getting this. 9.5 out of 10. Try it. You're not going to be disappointed. This is amazing. All right. Well, I'm going to enjoy the last day of the holidays here still. We'll be going over to DCA eventually and getting some more food over there. I have some tabs to use up. I also have a friend that's trying to get me 3 tabs right now. So I might have a total of 6 tabs to use up today. Challenge accepted. If I don't finish something, I'll get some desserts and just bring them home too. So I definitely will use all the tabs up. They're from out of town though, so they can't take stuff home with them as easily as I can. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do this. Yeah, this is really good. I highly recommend this. Come give it a try. Red Rose Tavern. Oh, here comes the Pearly Band. So you get to see characters come by when you sit out here too. Can you hear that? I love the Pearly Band. So Bert and Mary might be coming out too. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I went over to Jolly Holiday after, and I got a coffee. Just sat on Main Street and watched the people go by, watched the horses go by. It was nice to always sit there, and Jolly Holiday is always a good spot. Again, not busy too. There was plenty of tables, plenty of options in the sun and in the shade. And I got the chocolate cake snow globe because today's the last day that I could get that. That's one of my favorite treats. I really, really enjoy that. That's a 9 out of 10 for me. If you like chocolate, you're gonna like that. It's basically just like a chocolate cake with a really good chocolate ganache on it. Super solid choice. Really, really good though. I enjoyed eating that. And I'm gonna go on Pirates now because Pirates reopened and it's only 15-minute wait, it says. So let's do Pirates of the Caribbean. Looks like Blue Bayou's under refurbishment. It's all walled up with construction walls. It's weird.
There'll be squalls ahead, and Baby Joe.
Here we go. One more drop.
You are riding aboard the Mark 7, the latest generation of Disneyland monorails. When Walt Disney introduced this attraction in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the Western Hemisphere.
This is kind of new. This is $44.99. I'm in the Acorns gift shop at Grand California Hotel. It's a Corksicle. It has a twist top too. It's really nice. That's awesome. It's huge. How many ounces? That holds 25 ounces of water. That's a big bottle. Really, really cool. There's a new Loungefly for the Grand California Hotel. Look at that. That is cool. It's a weird shape though. It's kind of bulky.
The last 2 we have.
Yeah, it's $88 for this, and it's really cool. A really nice bag. It's just a little weird, oddly shaped, how it's triangular like that. Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
All right, so my friend did end up giving me her last 3 tabs that she couldn't use up. I really appreciate that because I will gladly use them up. And I got the tamal, the barbacoa tamal, and I love that. That's my 3rd time, so that's the record winner for me this season. I think that'd be my single most favorite item here. I just really like how the masa is really tender, the pork or the beef, the barbacoa inside is really tender too. Super good. Oh, here comes the trolley. Wave at the trolley, people. But it's really, really good. I like that. It's got a little bit of kick from the tomatillo salsa on it. Really like that one. It's just a solid option. I really like the mac and cheese too, the carnitas mac and cheese. And the other favorite I think was the queso fundido and also the mac and cheese with the andouille sausage on it, the southern mac and cheese they were calling it. So I'll probably get that too. But I'm gonna try out the pork belly adobo. I hadn't had that yet, so I've heard good things about it. So let's go get the pork belly adobo, and I also am gonna get the layered pumpkin cheesecake because I want to give that a try too. So yeah, let's go get those. And that tamal was really good, but I still got room for more food. So let's use all 6 of our tabs up. We can do it. Challenge accepted. All right, so I have a friend helping me out, so we will definitely use all 6 tabs today. Now I got the pork belly adobo. This is something I have not tried yet, but I've heard from a lot of people this is their favorite item. This is really good. It's a braised pork belly with chicharrones on top, so you get a little bit of crispy. There's some chives on top too, which looks really good. And it comes on top of a garlic rice. I love rice, so I know I'm gonna really like this. It smells incredible. I will say that was the longest line I've seen at the festival. And to pick up, I didn't even prepay for it. I went and used my tab up in person. To give them my tab and pick up the food took maybe 6 or 7 minutes total. So the line looks long, but it moves really quick. The festival lines were way shorter this year than they were last year, that's for sure. Let me give this a go. I also went and watched the Five and Dime. That way I could see them one last time playing their holiday music. I love the Five and Dime. So that'll probably be my last time. We'll watch Mostly Kosher today too, and then Tina and the Sounds of Celebration for their final performance. So try to catch all the final performances today while they last. All right, I got a big bite of the pork belly with the rice. Let me try that out. That's really good, really savory. I would like it a little more if it were a little sweeter, actually. It's got almost like a vinegary sour taste to it, which is really nice. It's seasoned very well. It's very, very flavorful. I'd give this like 8 out of 10. Not my favorite thing though, for sure. I like the tamal better than this. And this is kind of a toss-up between this and the mac and cheese. Oh, and I like the queso fundido better than this. I think those were my festival winners for this year. Both the tamal and the queso fundido. And then a close second would be the carnitas esquites mac and cheese. That one was really, really good. Let me try this again here. It is really good, but it's got a very prominent citrusy soy flavor to it. I would like if there was a little more of a teriyaki glaze on it too, just for a little sweetness, but it is very good. 8 out of 10. This is a really solid option. I see why it's so popular. Really, really good. But for the portion size, I think the mac and cheese is going to be the best bang for your buck, portion size wise. Let me try one of the little crunchy chicharrones if I can here. That's good. If you like chicharron, if you like fried pork skin, very good. Very crispy. It's got that nice crunch and that really nice porky flavor to it. This is really, really good. I absolutely recommend this. And then one of the last items I got, the layered pumpkin cheesecake. This I'm looking forward to. I love cheesecake. I love pumpkin. Oh my gosh. So it's like a, let me see if you can see the layers in there. It's got a layer of like pumpkin pie filling on top, and then it's got cheesecake below it, a graham cracker crust all the way at the bottom. Let's give that a go. Whoa. Wow. That's incredible. It really is cheesecake with pumpkin pie on top. That's what the layers are. The pumpkin flavor is very prominent, and it also has a lot of pumpkin spice in it too. Very spicy in the sense of clove, nutmeg, ginger. You can taste all of that, and the cinnamon, of course, too. Wow, that is really good. 9 out of 10 for that. I think that might be my favorite festival dessert that I've had. That is really, really good. I'd highly recommend that. Yeah, so hopefully these are the ones that come back next year. If I had to pick, that'd be the ones I would pick. And the Southern mac and cheese, I hope that comes back next year. Everything else is kind of hit or miss, you know. The pierogies were pretty good. The sausage that came with the pierogi, the kielbasa, was really good, but the pierogies themselves were not that great. They were just a little dry on the edges and a little stale, so not the best. So I don't really care if those come back. But I hope all the rest are regulars and in the regular repertoire for next year. Festival of the Holidays is really fun, but I'm looking forward to Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year is one of my favorite times of the year here, and that comes up on January 23rd that starts. So that'll be something to look forward to, and I have 2 more tabs left. So I'm probably going to get the Southern mac and cheese, which I've already tried on this channel before. But I'll probably just sit and get the Southern mac and cheese with my friend, and that way we can eat that together, and that'll be my last 2 tabs. So yeah, this was really good though. I recommend the pork belly adobo. It's really good. One of the better options. Probably like 3rd place. Alright, so I went to Clarabelle's and I got some ice cream and just sat on Buena Vista Street and enjoyed my ice cream. It's getting busier though, for sure. It's getting a lot more crowded now this afternoon. I don't know if people are coming in to try to use up the last of their Sip and Savor passes, or if that's just a general thing that can happen on Sundays sometimes, but it is a lot more crowded now than it was a couple of hours ago. I'm actually pretty surprised. I went out to the locker to change into some pants. Very rarely ever wear pants, but it's nice and chilly today, so I figured I'd put on some pants just to cut down the coldness on my legs. I hardly ever wear pants. It's just not cold enough in Southern California, and I always run hot. But when I came back in after the locker, the line was halfway through the Esplanade to get back into DCA. I'm really surprised, actually. The lines are usually not that long to get back in. It didn't take too long, but a lot of people must be getting here right now. So I'm going to walk around and see Mostly Kosher in about 30 minutes they start, so I'm just getting some steps in, burning off a little bit of that ice cream, warming up while I can, and the sun is going down. When the sun's down, it's going to be very cold. But yeah, that was a really good ice cream. I recommend Clarabelle's. It's always pretty affordable, too. It was only $6 for a double scoop. It's just something fun to do, just to sit there and eat your ice cream on Buena Vista Street. Really, really enjoyable experience. I'd highly recommend that.
Always remember, when you wish upon a star, sing with me, your dreams come true. And from Mostly Kosher to all of you, happy Hanukkah and happy holidays.
Thank you guys for joining me today on this adventure. I'm kind of sad the Festival of the Holidays and the holiday season is over, but you know, I'm ready for the next little bit of the year coming up, and before we know it, spring will be here. Surprisingly, it goes that quick these days. It seems like time just flies. I had a lot of fun today, though. I really did have so much fun. I always have such a good time at Disney. I just love being here. It's definitely my happy place. I'll be coming back twice a week. I hope each and every one of you is having a good 2024 so far, and the new year is treating you well. And I hope you find happiness and health as the new year comes upon us here and as it continues. But until next time, I'll see you guys. Thank you so much.